What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's going down? I know the background looks a little different. I know the background look a little different right now. Getting the house. Told y'all we got house renovations going on right now. We got house renovations going on right now. So the office we building out the office, man. Temperature Check Studios is definitely gonna be looking a little bit different here in the next couple weeks. But in the meantime, man, we gotta talk. There are some battles coming up. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to shout out my brother Deadass Talk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out John the Don. Politics as usual is going down next Friday in Atlanta. He got media there. He got battle rappers there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John, man, for making that happen, man. That's a big move. I'm not going to hold you. But we got to talk clips versus fines because I understand that Easy to Block Captain is the algorithm bull. I understand that Easy to Block Captain draws a lot of attention. Chrome 23 draws a lot of attention, a lot of names. But I got to ask the question, is it on the table that Clips gets 30 by fines? Is it on the table that Clips gets 30 by fines? Now, I don't know the last time I seen the Clips get 30. I don't know the last time I seen Clips get 30. But I definitely think if he is overlooking if he's overlooking fines for Easy to Block Captain, he could easily be in trouble. Don't forget, this was a battle that was supposed to go down in Cleveland already. They're supposed to already have done a one-rounder. So to see this now be 3 rounds, to see him come back, and if you are a fines, you want to build off what you did in 2023. You are a top 10 battler, I feel like, in the world, arguably one of the best punchers. I think is absolutely on the table. Shout out my dog Tex, man. What's the word, my boy? I think it's absolutely on the table that if Clips does not take Fawn seriously, he could get 30. He could with the style and how heavy Fawn's punches, he could 30 Clips. Y'all know he's been working on his rebuttals. He's been working on his schemes and his angles, and he has a lot of variety. Obviously not to the degree of Eclipse, but Fonz got a toolkit. No Diddy. Fonz has a wide variety of skill sets when it comes to battle rap. Now, y'all know him as a puncher, but he's been working on his craft. And I think if you see what's going on in the Midwest has really put themselves in a position to do some great things in 2024. And again, with Clips and Fonz going down this weekend, I definitely feel like it's something that we need to take a strong look at. Other battles on this card that I want to see: Rosenberg Raw versus Don Marino. Don Marino is super outside. He battling Rosenberg, which is crazy. Don Marino's battling Rosenberg Raw, and he's also battling Av, and then Rosenberg Raw and Av battle each other. So they got some round robin tournament thing going on between the 3 of them. Don Marino, I think you're in trouble, bro. I think you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I see you going on M3S3. You're doing your 1-2. You're doing your promo. You know what I'm saying? You putting on for Miami. I understand Rosenberg Raw not playing with you. Because what Rosenberg Raw knows is he cannot have a loss going into Av. What Rosenberg Raw knows is that although this Don Marino battle is not one that draws a lot of attention and draws a lot of eyes, the one thing I can say about it is I want to see what Don Marino is able to do with a top tier. It's been a long time since we've seen Don Marino battle a top tier. You know what I'm saying? We know he got the push from DNA. You know what I'm saying? We know he's been doing his own thing for us, promoting a bunch of battles and a bunch of battlers in Miami. But to see him stand in front of a Rosenberg Raw and stand in front of an Av, and neither one of them, although they are, now if you Don Marino, you got to feel a little disrespected too. I ain't gonna lie to you, Don. You got to feel a little disrespected because I ain't saying they overlooking you, but they definitely not taking you as seriously as you are probably taking them. I can say that. I can say that. I see promo for Av and Rosenberg. I don't really see a lot of promo for Don Marino. That Don Marino battle kind of like, huh? Don Marino, you can shock a lot of people. You're in a great position right now to shock a lot of people because a lot of the consensus is you're going to lose this battle to Rosenberg Raw. But again, I always say when people are automatically assuming that it's going to be a wash, that somebody's going to get washed anytime the battle is closer. Anytime the battle is closer, 10-9 rounds go to the 9. Rosenberg Raw. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rosenberg with this super stream he got. Frozen Bros doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? His channel's doing amazing. He's really, you know what I'm saying, taking a strong hold of this media thing. Not gonna lie to you. But this is a very interesting battle for me because we can see Rosenberg Raw take it kind of light and Don Marino go crazy. Or we can see Rosenberg Raw come in there focused and pretty much send a strong warning shot to Av. So I'm very interested about that battle. Hey, man. Coffee Brown. Coffee. Look, man. You ever since you done came back in the battle rap, I don't know what type of time you're on. You don't even give yourself enough time to promote individual battles. You just got the Arsenal battle drop. You got this battle this weekend with Flawless, and you got Jay coming up on Chrome. What you doing, Coffee? Do you ever stop working? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hearing some good things. About Coffee versus Arsh, y'all. David says she growing on me. She got one of the best pins in battle rap. Her pen is very slept on. It is very unique and it is very elite. Man, woman, boy, or child, it does not matter. Standing in front of Coffee is a dangerous thing in 2024. We seen a battle that she had with E-Hart. Fire. One of the best battles in 2024. Let's not act like it wasn't. Now, you see her versus Jade on Chrome 23? That's a big one. Her versus Us, I gotta watch that. It might be bar recap worthy. I'm hearing that she big stepped in that. You said she stepped up since the 40, not gonna lie. I think so. What it is, I think Coffee, because she doesn't have a lot of people that support her in public. She doesn't, you don't hear a lot of media supporting her in public. Behind closed doors, they might say she fired, but on camera, on live, are they doing bar recaps? Are they trying to do interviews? Are they trying to holler at her? So, you know, we have this perception of Coffee, but end of the day, she come in there, she be whooping on niggas. She be whooping on females. She don't care. I think that she's in great position for Wody 2024. Y'all gotta watch her name for Wody 24. Hey, Jazz, I ain't gonna lie to you. Where you at? Jazz, this is not 2024 is not the year for you to sit back and kind of survey the landscape. You need to get outside. You need to get off this porch and get busy. Because right now, Hustle and Jazz doing this. And yeah, you can say Hustle, you and Hustle is gonna go down, but when? We need to see you back outside. We need to see you in this race. It is women right now that are putting themselves in position for Women of the Year right now. Not wait until Summer Madness, not wait until Known, they not waiting to get started. Already running battles. Jazz, we need you off the porch. But a couple other battles that's on the card that I'm looking forward to. I think the Sneaky Bow versus Kev Bless, definitely something I'm looking forward to. Emerson Kennedy versus Dylan 5 times. That's another one. Foots is on the card. So no, man, make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, go to rapgrid.com, purchase the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot going on. Our battle got a card. Don't even worry. I got Apple pulling up today. I got Apple pulling up for a lunchtime interview. We're going to talk about his battle with Big K. But another run that I'm seeing right now that needs to be acknowledged. Miss Hustle. Shout out to Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle put a hit list out yesterday. The Queen has spoken. Your 2020-23 Wody has spoken. And she's speaking quite loudly. She came out with a hit list that I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's kind of crazy. I think this hit list is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OTFMZ Live for always keeping it in tune with the latest and greatest that's going on in the battle rap culture. But when you see the names, the first one you see is Geechee Gotti. Now, Geechee Gotti, that's EFB versus EFB. But Geechee said anybody with a belt gotta see him. She said, I just got mine, what up? I like that battle. We've been seeing the promotion. We've been seeing the back and forth between Hustle and Hollow. Hollow kind of said some slick shit. You know, Hustle wasn't going. She said, what up? What are we trying to do? You trying to battle me? What are we doing? Because if we ain't trying to battle, you don't need to talk about me. But if you is trying to battle, suit up. Not mad at the Hollow battle. Hitman Holla. This was a battle. Now, this is Hustle's dream battle. When we talk about end games, Hitman Holla is an end game for Miss Hustle. When you talk about performers, Miss Hustle is arguably the best, one of the best performers in battle rap, period. But definitely when it comes to women, Hitman Holla, to me, is the greatest performer that battle rap has ever had to offer. This battle was on the table at one point in time. But we know, some things that happened, you know what I'm saying? Things were taken out of context. Things might have been misconstrued. Do y'all want to see Holla versus Hustle? Holla versus Hustle sound kind of crazy. You already know she's gonna be going crazy on Cinnamon. You already know that. Hey, Hitman, you might have asked Cinnamon to jump in this battle. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think one of the bigger battles when we talk about women's battle rap in 2024, Hustle versus C3. I like that battle, y'all. I like that battle, y'all. They've been saying the other person's been ducking. They've been saying the other person's been hiding. I want to see that battle. Chef Trez, obviously another killer on the card, finished top 3 for champion of the year. One of the most dangerous and most consistent battlers in battle rap, period. That's a good battle. She said she wanted Fonz. She said she wanted Fonz, the landlord, on Kings versus Queens. What do y'all feel about that? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, brother. David, you might got too much dip on your chip. You might have too much dip on your chip. I think it'll be a great battle. I think that comes down to angling. I think that battle's gonna come down to angling. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's definitely a battle I want to see. Her versus Swamp. You know, they've definitely had their back and forth in the past. I think it would be an interesting battle. I don't know. When I look at this battle, when I look at her hit list, that's probably the least favorite battle on the card or on her hit list for me personally. I know they've kind of had their back and forths. He said, I still ain't forgive Hitman for that Super Mario Ball. Hey, brother. I understand. We get it. Her versus Big K. Wody versus Cody. I think that has to happen. I think that should happen every year, to be honest. I think the winner of Wody and Cody should battle every year. I don't know why that's not already in the contracts, why that's not already a thing. I think that's a great storyline for a battle. That's an easy storyline for a battle. You're getting the two best battlers voted upon by media and fans in the culture. She got better bars. She do. I'll say this. When it comes to Hustle's pen, she might have a slightly better pen than Holla. But it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. And you know that, David. You know that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But this is what I would say about this this list. When I look at this list, it is absolutely insane. But one thing that worries me, it kind of reminds me of the Jazz list from 2023. It kind of reminds me of the Jazz list from 2023. Now, Jazz took a lot of killers in 2023. She took a lot of killers in 2023. The Rumnitties, the Charlie Clips, the Twerks, the Big K's, you know what I'm saying? Names of that nature. Battling all those men, you're not going to win them all. You're not going to clearly beat all of those men. If Hustle gets, let's just say, for the sake of conversation, Hustle gets Geechee, Fonz, Big K, and Hitman. Let's say she gets Geechee, Hollow, Hitmans, and Fonz this year. And maybe Big K. We should probably get that Big K battle. If she gets 4 names off of this list, how many do y'all have her winning in clear wins? Because in 2023, she had clear wins. Stomping double. Hey, she was putting them weak Tims through people's chest in 2023. So in 2024, if she battles 4 names from this list, do y'all think she can go 4-0? Respectfully, I don't know. I don't think she can. I think when you battling men, it's definitely a step up. Now, she's probably, I would say this, she's the best woman in female battle rap to battle a man. I will say that. She's probably my 1A, and Coffee's going to be my 1B. Those two, and then you can get Jazz as the number 2 spot. In that order, if I think I need to see if I'm Hustle, she got to get the Jazz battle done this year. She has to battle Jazz. She has to battle C3. I want to see her and Geechee. Those are 3 battles right there that I know she can get locked in. You give her the Fonz battle for Kings versus Queens, I'm telling you right now, she got something cooking for Wody. And then you still got the round robin tournament between Hustle, between Coffee, between Jazz. I honestly think that Hustle and Coffee battle could get done. I think that Hustle and Coffee battle could get done. If you give it the right card, you give it the right platform, you make it a main event, I think it can get done. But where would y'all want to see it at? I think it could go down on Queen of the Ring, honestly. It could go down on Queen of the Ring. It could absolutely go down on I think we could get it on Chrome. I think we could get it on Chrome. I think Hustle could get the contract done to battle Coffee on Chrome. I wouldn't be mad at that. You said Jazz will 30 her. You got Jazz 30 and Hustle? What's up, Banks? What's up, Banks? Frankie 11, you got Jazz 30 and Hustle? When the last time you seen Hustle get 30 though? When the last time you seen Hustle get 30 though? Now I can't, you know what I'm saying? When the last time you seen Hustle lose a 3-round battle? When the last time you seen Hustle clearly lose a 3-round battle? I don't know bro, look. And I know that Jazz is a tactician. She comes up with very unique and very intentional angles, and we love her for that. But I don't know. He said, dub the ring. I really want pit style battles now. Eunice beat Hustle clear. Hustle can gun bar Jazz to death. Jazz will lose and y'all will make excuses. Nah. I got Jazz losing some battles last year. Respectfully. I got Jazz losing some battles. You said Eunice beat Hustle clear. I don't think that was a clear win on either side. I think that was a highly debatable battle. I think Hustle did a lot in that battle. You went from the dashiki to the hat to the impersonations. You don't think she did a 1-2 in that battle, David? You don't think she did a 1-2 in that battle? I think she did, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, watch it again. Shit. I might take you up on that. That's a lot of battles to watch, man. It's a lot of battles to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we're gonna get to the Authentic and Danny Myers. I was kind of watching that. I still need to watch. I seen Coffee versus Arch dropped on the app. I know that's gonna be a goodie. I know that's gonna be a goodie. Dollar Bill versus Jay Bree just dropped on RBE. What else? What other battles do I got my eyes on as far as watching? I know it's y'all are not too up on these battlers, but D-Boy and B-Mac out of St. Louis, that battle went down on 314 day. I'm definitely watching that battle. So it's some things to watch. You said Jazz can do everything well. Hustle can punch and be loud, but she can angle too. Hustle can angle too, though. Yo, Hustle been rapping better than Jazz for a couple years now. I think she do rap better than Jazz. Now, when it comes to actual rapping, yeah, she raps better than Jazz. For me, she raps better than Jazz. But that don't mean that she's gonna win a battle against Hustle. That was a tough one to call, man. When you've seen so much growth in their styles, you've seen much growth in their material, in their bars, in their penmanship. Frankie is a stand. That's crazy. They calling you out, Frankie. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good one. But like I said, man, what do y'all think about Clips getting 30 in Cleveland by Fonz? I think it's definitely on the table. If he overlooks Fonz because he's focused in on that easy to block captain battle, bro, I don't know what Charlie Clips fans is gonna say. He can't afford another clear loss. He can't afford another clear loss, especially going into this easy to block captain battle. Clips don't care about that battle. All right. He will get made an example of if he don't. That's why I'm bringing this up. What do y'all feel about Coffee's run? Oh, yeah, we got to talk this time limits, bro. Oh, my God. Why are time limits such a thing in battle rap in 2024? We've already seen this play out and have an effect on battles. We've already seen time limits have an effect on battles. If you don't believe me, Ill Will versus A Verb. I got Verb losing. Let me start that with that, since everyone thinks I'm just everything Verb say I just die on the hill. No, that's not true. I got Verb losing that battle. It was a good battle. But I got him losing the battle. One of the things that he complained about, or not even complained about, one of the things that people pointed out after the battle dropped was the amount of time that Ill Will rap past A Verb. Now, that battle was scheduled for 2-minute rounds. Another battle that we talking about time limits. Yoshi G and IG Amora. You said Verb lost because of the short rounds for sure. You know what I'm saying? I made that argument. I said if you stop Ill Will's rounds at 2 minutes and you just compare to what Verb was saying, I think that battle's, you know what I'm saying? I think Verb gets that. But that's not how that battle plays out. You go to Yoshi G versus Agi Amora. Agi Amora, I apologize if I ain't getting your name right. We already know. Shout out Rosenberg. She rapping twice the limit, 3 times the limit as Yoshi G. Then in the third, she had a Murder Mook 25-minute third round clipped up for Yoshi. She had a third round. She had a first third for Yoshi's top half of her body, and then the second third for Yoshi's lower half of her body. Think about that. And so now, when we're talking about one of the biggest battles that is coming up, which would be Swamp versus Verb, what are we talking about again? Time limits. Time limits. This is what I would say. If you're a vet, right? If you're a vet and you get contracted to do a battle, and you know you battling somebody that is a lesser status of you rapping in 2 minutes, although contracted, you might want to start adding a little bit more material. Because if I'm an up-and-comer, if I'm somebody who's getting a look, quote unquote, I'm looking to make an example out of you. I'm looking to go viral and have a moment off of you and off of your name. So you walk in these battles with just enough to fulfill the contract. Y'all are getting wild out on people. These young gunners is rapping 2-3 times longer than y'all. And you want to sit here and say, oh, I'm rapping to the time limits. That's cool, but don't be surprised when your ass is getting smoked. You can't complain about getting smoked if you're rapping to the time limits. If you're not pulling a big K and stopping people, you're not cutting people off. Now, we can sit here and say that, oh, to cut somebody's off and not let them get off that material, that's trash. We seen what Bill Collector and Tay-Rock did in the first round. Tay-Rock was like, let them rap. If it's fire, let them rap. And we have moments like that. But one of the reasons why people think, I think why some people think, including me, why Swamp is going to lose the verb is the time limits. When you think of a Swamp, his style is more like Ill Will. He likes to walk his opponent down. Swamp also writes up. So if Swamp is going to have to get to the punches quicker. He's going to have to get to his material faster. He can't have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of low points in his rounds. Everything got to be here because in 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes, some of these, you know what I'm saying, you get lyricists like a Verb. You get a lyricist like a Loaded Lux. You get some like a Kid Chaos. You get somebody that's a pen like a Danny Myers. In 2 minutes, they're going to literally put all this material in that round and there's nothing you can do. I seen Swamp said he was done with his rounds and he's starting to practice. Swamp has more appeal to the current fans in battle rap. No, he absolutely does. He absolutely has. I think Swamp has a shot in that battle. I do. But again, with the 2-minute rounds, I heard they're going 2:30 now. I heard that the rounds are possibly 2:30 now with a 30-second grace period. That gives Swamp a little bit more of an edge. It gives him a little bit more of a shot. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I can't lie. And I'm a Swamp fan, but I'm concerned with the time limits. I don't know if he has the pace. When you're talking about 2-minute rounds, there's a certain pace you got to rap with. And you're also headlining this. Frankie said, I got Swamp choking. I hate that people are worried about choking in this battle. That's what I do hate. I hate that people are worried about slips and stumbles in this battle. Because, you know, Verb 90% of the time is going to be clean. Verb at 90% of the time is going to be clean. He don't stumble and choke too often. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested. These time limits, man. These time limits are starting to impact the outcomes of battles. If you win a battle, did you overwrite? If you lose a battle, did you write to the time limit? Time limits are playing too much of a storyline in battle rap for me. I get, you know what I'm saying? I understand if you want to write to the contract. I understand in just fulfilling the contract, but also understand legacies is on the line. Also understand champion of the year is on the line. Status in battle rap is on the line. You're only as good as your last battle. You're only as good as your last battle. What I just hate the fact again that we sit here and we talk about time limits and if Verb didn't do this, if Verb didn't do this, if Verb didn't do that, if Ill Will didn't do this, if Aji would have if Yoshi would have left Aji rap her complete third, if Yoshi would have stopped her, like it's just too much. It's too much into the time limits. We way too invested into that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about everything we talked about today. Do not forget, I got Apple pulling up for lunchtime, 1 o'clock Central. 1 o'clock Central. Hit your notifications. That way, when we go live, you'll be in tune. Got Apple coming up. Got a big battle with Big K this weekend. Can he take down champion of the year? We'll find out. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'm out, man. Y'all have a great day. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here.